So what's the Grape Explorer talking about today? So we've had some requests from a lot of our subscribers to talk about value wines, especially our younger people out there who, obviously when we were all younger in our 20s, maybe even 30s, we looked at a bottle of wine and we could not really afford too much. Today, of course, when I was young, $5 was a lot for a bottle of wine. Today, $20 to $15 usually nestles into what we call a great bottle of wine. So we wanted to highlight this today. This is called Chateau Jalousie Beaulieu, and they are Bordeaux Superieur. And I always talk about Bordeaux Superieur as being one of the best values in all of Bordeaux. Very, very important to understand what Bordeaux Superieur is. It is an appellation, but there's certain rules. So the rules are, the most important rules, you have to decrease your production, okay, because if it just says Bordeaux on it, those usually are a high production of grapes. But when you have Bordeaux Superieur, you have to actually shrink the production, then you have to age it in oak. You don't have to age wine in oak if it just says Bordeaux AOC. But Bordeaux Superieur, the reason why they call it superior is because those wines are actually aged in oak. This wine is fabulous, and we're going to highlight this area because it actually comes from the Fronsac region. So Fronsac is up here at the top, and this is merlot region right here. And these are beautiful wines that fly under the radar, and nobody actually knows these wines. But this wine did make it into Ferret's book of the Ferret family, and Jalousie right here, and they're located in a place called Galgon, which is right here. So if you look at this area right here, this is actually the village, and they have a number of properties in that area, which really nobody actually knows about these wines because they don't get out there. But this wine is getting discovered because it's getting 90 points in Wine Enthusiast. It's getting some really good reviews. This is their prestige cuvee. Beautiful, beautiful wines, but 100% merlot grown on clay soils. So you get a lot of that beautiful pungent nose of raspberries and cassis and little spice tone as well. And then when you taste this wine, silky tannins, very easy to drink wine, quite complex. You can taste this minerality component that actually exists in the wine, which of course that's how I define really, really interesting wine. It has to have mineral. Mineral is that bracing acidity that gets into the wine. It actually ages the wine as well, but gives the wine a little bit of a backbone. And these wines, again, these wines are under $20 a bottle. So I'm sorry when we come to younger people who can't afford, to spend 50 and even 30, and they say, David, what wines fly under the radar that I can buy? Bordeaux Superieur. These are wines that you want to pay attention to because there's nothing in the world that's this good for this kind of money. Again, this is the Grape Explorer talking about grapes and talking about value Bordeaux.